Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Anthony Griffin, Kim Matheson Associates, Allen Tate Realtors, Greensboro, North Carolina. Wanted to come back to follow up with the third part of our video on parties that are involved in a real estate transaction once you're under contract. So today we're going to be talking a little bit more in depth with regards to home inspectors as well as closing attorneys and title search companies. So we'll start off by talking about home inspectors. First thing to keep in mind with a home inspection company is there are many different types of inspections you can do on a home, and it's really going to be based more so on the location of the home, type of the home, and types of utilities and services that are attached with it. So you've got what's called your general home inspection, which will look at everything from the foundation on up. So if it's got a crawl space or a basement, all the way up to the attic and into the roof. And that's something that's fairly general. You see that common across all different types of homes, whether we're talking about a ranch style home, whether we're talking about a manufactured or a mobile home, or if we're talking about a home with a basement or a crawl space. So you can see that across all different bands. Other types of inspections you may want to do will be based more so on the type of utilities that you've got, whether you've got public water and public sewer versus a well and a septic inspection. So well water test will determine if there's any particulates in the water that you need to have cleaned out to make sure you've got adequate drinking water. Septic inspection is going to make sure that your tank, the septic tank, is in fine working order and releasing as it should, versus public sewer, which is going to go into the public treatment plant. You're also going to be looking at different types of inspections along with the HVAC system. So you can do a full HVAC inspection, or some home inspectors do have HVAC testing as part of their inspection package. So it really just kind of depends on which inspector you choose. And then you do also have wood destroying insects. So this is going to be like your termite inspection and things along those lines. That's particularly important, especially when dealing with government-backed loans like FHA or VA, where that will be a requirement in most cases. Same thing with the well and a septic inspection. In most cases, those government-backed loans are going to require those as pieces too. One thing to really keep in mind with home inspections, though, is in North Carolina, the wording on it is determined by the state. So if there is a certain issue with the home, depending on what that is, will determine what the response will be from the home inspector. So in most cases, whenever there's a canned response or a free-formed response or pre-typed response that's put in, it can make it sound like the house is going to fall down on you. This is why it's so important to make sure that you actually have the buyer consult with the home inspector immediately after doing the home inspection, so they can kind of help to alleviate some of those concerns, get through the wording to tell them exactly what's going on with the house and what they need to look into. So another party that's going to be involved in this transaction is going to be the closing attorney. So like we've talked about before, your closing attorney is going to be responsible for making sure that all of the documents are prepared, making sure that the deed is prepped for recording, and that it's going to be transferred from the sellers to the buyers. And they're also going to be responsible for dispersing the funds. So any payments that need to be made, whether to a previous lender, whether it's to any lien holders or commission checks to the agents, are going to be done through the closing attorney. So it's very important that you get all the documents to them that they need in a timely fashion. Last up, we've got your title company. And basically what the title search company does is they review the title to make sure that the sellers actually have selling interest in the property. Make sure that there's no one else who has interest in the property who might need to sign those documents as well, to make sure that the sale is valid and that you don't have to worry about someone coming back later on saying that this is their house and you need to get off their land. So that's why it's so important that the title search company does a full and accurate search to make sure anyone who's involved or who needs to be involved is. So this is just a quick little wrap up to let you know all about those different parties that are involved in a real estate sale. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day.